This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
The best defense is a good offense. So before the sewer backs up into your home and wreaks havoc, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is there for you when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Well, you know, I was just talking about how Dave Grohl, I'm reading his new books, The Storyteller, and now he's a writer.
Yep.
And, of course, he's been a great performer, a great rock star, and now he's going to be a movie star. It's just nuts.
Dude, have you guys seen the trailer for this movie yet?
Yes. I mean, it, first of all, they had me at Jeff from Curb Your Enthusiasm. He also, Jeff Garland also plays in the Goldbergs. He's been in studio, great guest that we had. And, I think he plays their manager or something. Yes. So that was right at the beginning. And I'm like, okay, I love this movie.
I instantly fell in love with this movie. And the first thing I thought is, why isn't Bruce Campbell in this film?
Right.
Ooh, it just feels like a campy horror film.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That Bruce Campbell really should be like, I don't know, the keyboardist for the Foo Fighters. Sorry, I can't remember the guy's name. I think it's Rami. You're out. It's now it's now Bruce Campbell.
We can't even remember your name anyway, so just get out.
Aww. Yeah, go back to the Wallflowers, buddy.
Damn. Well, I'll tell you, Steve, I think that I see what you did there. Yeah, I think that Dave is actually paying homage to Bruce and Sam Raimi, because in the trailer, which we have audio, we're going to play in a minute, but in the trailer, there's this really twisted looking leather book that probably reminded me of the Necronomicon, which is if I'm saying that properly.
Oh yeah, no, you're not.
Necronomicon. Necronomicon. Thank you, Rev.
No worries.
That's exactly what I thought you said the first time.
I knew I didn't say it right. I could have got it by you, but I was thinking guys like Rev. But the Evil Dead movies and Army of Darkness, I feel like whoever made this movie, whether it be Dave or the director, they must have loved that franchise, because the movie feels a lot like that. So you're not crazy thinking that Bruce Campbell should be in it.
So the premise of the film is they go to record a record, and they rent out a mansion that turns out to be, I guess, haunted, and like the spirits get within Dave.
It's possessed. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then he becomes like this dude. There's one scene in the trailer where like he takes the symbol and he chucks it at Taylor, and I believe he's gonna like kill him that way. And then I think one of the other band members, he just shoves his face on a grill. Like Dave is battling being an evil Dave and good Dave, of course.
Yeah, he's basically killing everybody in the whole band, which I think, awesome. If you're a band member, you got to wonder, like, Dave, are you trying to tell us something here with this movie? Here's a little audio from the trailer, which you can get if you just search on YouTube for Studio 666. You'll be able to hear a little bit of it. Here's the trailer.
Foo Fighters, you gotta get me a record.
It's our 10th album. We gotta break the mold on this one. Let's go somewhere we've never been. Do you guys get this overwhelming sense of death? The sound of this house is the sound of album 10.
Let me apologize in advance for all the rock we're about to make.
Ever since we moved into this house, my mind is flooded.
This is not just a creepy rock and roll house. It allows spiritual entities to cross into our world.
Dude has got one flew over the cuckoo's nest crazy. It's this place, man.
Let's finish the track.
Can't we just wait, dude?
With the drums.
Wow.
Play the drums.
Because that's Dave. He's becoming demon voice with his eyes turn all black.
He's got these really spiky teeth. It's Dave looks like the bad guy in this movie, or at least Evil Dave. And I just realized the movies were Evil Dead, Evil Dave.
Evil Dave!
Evil Dave, I love it.
And Texas brought up a good point. Dave Grohl, already a movie star. He did play Satan on Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny.
He also played Animal in The Muppets.
He did?
Yeah. He was so like there was like this evil alter ego side of the Muppets. They were called the Moopets, and he was dressed up as Animal playing drums.
That's very cool. But he's played evil guys in every movie. This is interesting. He's getting typecast. I hope he's okay with that. Wow, so that's it's called Studio 666. I forget when it's coming out.
February.
February. Thank you, Steve.
I don't know exactly when, but some point in
next
February.
Month.
I believe it is.
Wow.
Let me check my calendar.
Yeah.
It is next month.
Sure enough. February 25th.
And I imagine it's coming to theaters. I don't know if it's going to be streamed anywhere as well. I don't remember that either, but I
mean, it feels like a direct-to-streaming kind of film, personally. But you're probably, I don't know. And then I don't mean that I guess it comes off negative, but I don't mean it that way. But I'm not going to a theater to see it.
You're not going to go to a theater?
I want to watch it at home.
Oh, boy.
Only in theaters, February 25th.
You've got to be kidding me.
Now
you got to do it now.
Oh,
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Patron they're going to get.
Wow. Look at you. Well, you don't want to get possessed. That's the problem. It's how do you know this movie won't possess you?
I can't trust being in a theater with random people in a film that is so evil.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So again, it's called Studio 666, Dave Grohl's new movie. If you just do a search on, on YouTube, you'll be able to find the trailer. And it looks fun. It definitely looks fun. If you like the Foo Fighters and if you like horror movies, especially Evil Dead style, like Bruce Campbell style movies, you're probably going to love this.
And I do love it. Texas brought this up, and I did know Dave's studio is called Studio 606, so it's kind of a fun nod to his studio, but then also a nod to evil with 666.
Satan?
Yeah, because that's the number of the beast and Dave Grohl.
There you go. I love this. All right. Well, you know what? A lot of thought was put in this movie, and Jeff Garlin is in it, who I love, and a lot of other stuff that he's done. So there you go. I
think Lionel Richie's in it too. If I look,
there was a cameo at the very least. I saw that. Also, Will Forte and Whitney Cummings are in it as well.
Well, there's a lot of talented people in this movie, and probably more cameos than we will even be able to know. Right? Yeah. This is going to be awesome. I'm very excited. And Steve, I wouldn't be surprised if Bruce Campbell shows up.
He better.
That'd be amazing.
I would not be surprised. Man, that would be so much fun.
It just feels like a Bruce Campbell film.
He's got to be the guy that helps Dave. He has to be, because that's his job. He pulls evil spirits out of people. That's what he does.
If he becomes like a songwriter with Dave to help him get back on the right track.
Okay, you know what? Listen, I don't know if you could do anything else with the script. I'm sure it's already been done, but you make that submission.
What are you talking about? They got at least a month and a half until it comes out. They can
make that alteration just in case.
Totally,
yeah.
Dude, I can change on my cell phone video within minutes. They can fix
of course,
this.
Yeah, you've got the iPhone. You can do reshoots. Yeah, I'm sure. You know what? It won't be a problem. We got two women. They were arrested. Why? For throwing glitter on a guy. Oh, Steve would be pissed about that, so he would have him arrested. He'll tell you all about this. He's got the Mix Report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
When the hot water needs to be hot, when the drain needs to drain, when the toilet needs to flush, you need to do two things. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. On call and there when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Thanks, you guys. And today, a very special day. I've already failed it because I didn't know until I got to work. And I still wouldn't have done it even if I read this before I got to work. But today is National Take the Stairs Day.
No.
Apparently, the American Lung Association suggests on the second Wednesday of January every year that you take the stairs instead of an elevator or escalator.
Wow.
We're on the 14th floor. Screw that.
Yeah, there's not a chance in hell.
Yeah, that's a lot of stairs.
Yeah, I even get annoyed when I have to take like those 4 steps just to get down to the Starbucks in our building. This is so hard on my knees.
Yeah,
why isn't there a ramp?
That Starbucks, I don't know why they haven't figured that out for you yet.
All right, so none of us taking the stairs on our way. Not even going down. No. Yeah. I'll take the stairs when I get home from the first floor to the second floor.
Because you have to.
Yeah,
I will tell
the
you,
shower's up there.
When I walk the mall, there's 2 levels, and I will actually take the stairs to go up to the second level. I will not,
Even at the Bellevue Mall, they've got fantastic escalators, BJ.
I know, but you know what? If I can take the stairs, and if I take the escalators, I run up the escalators as long as there's nobody in front of me, of course.
Oh, do it even if there is someone. Push them out of the way like some people do.
Yeah. Move, I got to take the stairs.
I'm in a rush. Right. I'm trying to be healthy. What do I care about your health?
Today is also Work Harder Day.
Wow, take the stairs and work harder. Why do they make this such a grind today?
To quote the great band God's Hate, which I'm sure no one knows here, but I love, they have a great song that says, life is hard, be harder.
Okay. Life is hard, be harder. I get it. Okay, survival of the fittest.
All right, I've got a good one. Today is International Kiss a Ginger Day.
Oh, I remember this day.
Get over your Jessica Rabbit.
Wow. Okay.
That was the first ginger.
I was thinking of Ed Sheeran, but okay, either one.
All right. 2 types of people out there.
BJ. Both very attractive.
Yes, of course.
All right, if you had to pick a ginger that you could kiss, of course, consensually. Danny, who are you going with?
Oh, Ron Weasley.
Ron Weasley?
Oh, good call.
Is that guy from Lord of the Rings?
No. Harry Potter.
Close. Yeah, he's now an adult, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Not Ron Weasley when he was a little kid and is a first year.
Yeah. All right, Rev, you can't kiss yourself. Who are you kissing?
Let's go with Christina Hendricks.
Ooh, another good call.
Well, she's in The Good Mom.
Yes.
You haven't seen that, huh?
No, I have not seen that.
Dude, I really think that's such an underrated show.
Yeah, a lot of people do, apparently. I mean, it's on. See, it's still on, right? Or did it get canceled?
It didn't get canceled, or maybe they told him, hey, you're not coming back next year, so wrap things up. But it's done. I think it was like 4 or 5 seasons. And it was,
oh, wow, okay, yeah.
The first couple seasons were next level, I thought. And then it kind of petered off, and the final season was very good.
Yeah, I think my wife watched that show and enjoyed it. She was also on Mad Men and was in Bad Santa too.
Was she in Bad Santa too?
Yeah, she was.
I never did watch that one.
Well, that's probably you. Now you have another reason to.
Yep, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not a great reason to be honest with you, but.
All right, Vicky, who you
movies?
What ginger are you kissing?
What's her name? Emma Stone?
Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings?
No, she's
Superbad's Emma Stone.
Yes.
You can just throw that out there for every actor.
From now on, every actor's been in Lord of the Rings.
I had to take a minute to think. I'm like, was she?
I know, right?
6 degrees of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I mean, look, Emma Stone's been in a lot of things, that's for sure. So, I mean, it's not that crazy.
All right, guys, let's head on over to Florida, where, of course, weird things happen, and this might be one of the stranger reasons to be arrested. And the reason why these 2 women were arrested? Because of glitter. Ooh. Apparently they're roommates, and they were both arrested after having a glitter attack on a male victim.
Oh.
So the girls, they're 29 years old, and they're 27. They were outside of this guy's house at 3 in the morning. I don't know. There's got to be something going on, like a failed relationship or something.
Like what are you just doing out some rando's place at 3 in the morning?
They don't say why they were arguing, but it has to be 3 in the morning. I got to imagine alcohol was involved, and they decided to really just glitter bomb the guy. So they're outside his house, and he was standing by the balcony, and then at some point they just started throwing glitter at him. One of the women jumped the fence. They threw more glitter on the guy. Then she made her way into the apartment because, well, she broke down a window and continued to throw glitter at this guy. Glitter sucks. It's never going to get out of this guy.
Nope. Yeah, that's the real part of it all. But have you seen their mugshots?
No.
One of the girls, Sarah, kind of has the smile like she looks like the Joker.
Oh my!
I mean, she's just got that crazy look on her face. They both decided to smile for their mugshots, which I think is a good idea. It's a better look.
I mean, it's not like they stabbed the guy. I mean, yeah, it sucks, and they were maybe a little too aggressive with it. But at the end of the day, you got arrested for throwing glitter on a guy.
Yeah,
I'd be smiling too.
Yeah, but glitter is a pain in the. I mean, I still have glitter because they have some glitter wrapping paper for Christmas, and so that is like I'm still finding glitter everywhere.
My wife made a proclamation, and she said next year I am not buying any wrapping paper with glitter on it because she's very good about like wrapping it and probably not making as much of a mess. But then Steve over here, when I was wrapping all the gifts, the glitter was everywhere on the kitchen table, on the floor, on the couch. She's like, where did you wrap these presents? All over the house?
That's right.
I was like, kinda. I don't know. I got on my shirt, and I probably shook my shirt out. Next thing you know, it's on the bed.
Yeah. I don't think you can complain. I don't think you can complain to anybody if anything's got glitter on it, because that gets everywhere, man.
The best part about all this, the cops had to track these women down, so the best way they were able to find them, a trail of glitter that led to their vehicle.
No.
Yes.
That's amazing. Oh, these girls are genius.
So, yeah, they're in a little bit of trouble for that. My favorite thing about mainly football, but any sport, I love when they mic up the players.
Yes.
Like, I don't even care who it is. If there's like a video on Twitter that just says, this guy's mic'd up, of course I love it more when it's a Seahawk because you get a little bit of a peek behind the curtain of like how they really are. Or for the most part. I know they're mic'd up, but in the heat of the game and the spirit of the competition, sometimes they say things that are pretty, colorful and fun. Well, Rob Gronkowski was mic'd up. And this was awesome because Rob was just one pass or one catch away from making $1 million bonus.
Oh.
So he's having fun on the sidelines talking to Tom Brady, saying, hey, man, make sure you throw me a pass. I got $1 million if you. Then he's joking with, I think one of the coaches about how he's going to have to get a real job if he doesn't get that pass. And then afterwards, he's talking to some of the other players about what he's going to do with the money. The whole clip is pretty funny. So it starts off with him begging Tom Brady, joking with a coach, the play-by-play that says what happened, and then him joking around with one of his teammates.
Sure, I need one more. Yeah. If I don't get the 7th catch, I have to go get a real job.
All we got to see is Gronkowski get his catch here.
What does that mean? Cha-ching. Gronkowski has his catch bonus.
Tom, good pass, dog. Thank you, dog.
You just got a milli?
Yeah, I got a milli.
You got a milli?
I got a milli. We going. Where we going?
To the city.
Yeah, we going to the city.
Going to the city to look at some rhymes with cities.
Yeah, that's it.
No?
Yeah.
That's what I would do if I got
if you get a milli.
What a world, man. Could you imagine one catch, all of a sudden you're $1 million richer? $1 million richer.
That is, and you got the other players around you that know, too, so you got to treat them right.
Well, that's what he said afterwards.
Yeah.
They're like, well, what are you going to do? He's like, well, I'm probably going to take a lot of them out to dinner. Like the tight ends, the offensive linemen. He said that they're all expecting, quote, a little handout.
Yeah,
so that was kind of funny.
A little bit of that city.
He also jokingly made it a point to say he's not taking Tom Brady to dinner because he can afford a dinner on his own. But he'll take the backup quarterback out for dinner. So that was kind of funny.
Go. That's nice.
Kraken back at it tonight. Will they win?
Please.
Or will they blow another third period lead?
No. Where are they? Are they home?
No, they're in Dallas.
Oh, boy.
Which is nice because the game starts earlier, so you can start watching that game at 5:30 on Root Sports.
Hooray. Oh, that's a good point.
Dallas are also fresh off of blowing a third period lead, so we'll see which team blows it less.
Yeah. Who blows the less? Oh, the least, whatever that word is.
It's the first time they're playing Dallas. Hopefully they'll win. I don't know.
Oh, please.
If not, then...
We haven't played Dallas this year yet?
No. It's the first time these two are going head-to-head.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe we'll surprise them, right?
I hope that Dallas wears those alternate black neon green jerseys because they just look cool.
Oh, yeah.
I just love those are my favorite alternate jerseys. Then off to St. Louis tomorrow for the Kraken, and then finally back at home, BJ, taking on the Kings on Saturday night.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, boy, are these teams, how good are these teams? But actually, everybody's better than us, aren't they?
Yeah, and Dallas is like not great, but they're still fighting for a playoff spot, so they're still trying.
Yeah.
I say that when we're halfway through a season.
Those jerseys are amazing.
They really are cool.
Right? I don't know, Vicky, you can pull them up. They're the coolest. And what I love is that the goalies made it a point to get their gear to match the alternate jerseys because they're so different than their actual jerseys, because the actual jerseys have no black and bright green in it, like the alternates do. Wow. They're pretty sweet.
Yeah, because that green is a different green than they normally have, right?
Vic, you were talking about the Dallas Stars green jersey. Thanks for paying attention. Really nice. It's got Texas as a silhouette. Yeah, it's got the map.
That's cool.
They're bright and obnoxious, and I know some people.
Yeah, that totally doesn't look like their regular jerseys at all.
It's like so cyberpunk. They've got like the black visors too. It looks like they're about to enter the Matrix or something like that.
Actually, Speaking of alternate jerseys, we joked about New Jersey Devils having their alternate jersey that just says Jersey on it, and everyone was making fun of that because it just says, granted, it's from Jersey, it's the nickname, but we were like, so you wrote Jersey on a jersey, and they're like, what are you going to do next? Put a shirt out that says shirt or a hat that says hat? Well, they did just that, and for Christmas, my wife got me a Devils hat that just says hat.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's my favorite hat ever. And it went to like their youth program, so it was like a charitable thing, which made me less angry that it showed up like 3 days ago. Even though we were
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas, buddy.
There it is. Just says
I mean, the backstory is just great because, people go, what is this?
Yeah, everyone made fun of their jersey for being dumb because it just says Jersey on it. So they had fun with it, which I thought showed that they have a sense of humor at least and didn't act like as if they didn't hear any of the criticism.
Lemonade out of lemons, baby.
Why does your hat say hat? So I know it's a hat.
Of course.
And we're helping out the kid. I mean, every which way you just go, wow, I'm a jerk if I continue to hate on this whole situation.
Hey, as far as weather, bust out the shorts, BJ. Get some sunscreen on. Well, maybe not the sunscreen. We're hitting a high of 57 degrees.
Nice.
And after early morning rain, this afternoon's supposed to be cloudy, so get out your walking sticks.
Today might be the day.
Get the mud attachments on them because they'll be maybe a little muddy.
They're already on there, buddy. You don't have to tell me twice. I mean, once October hits, pretty much, it's mud all the way until we get to, July?
Do you, when you put on your snow tires, do you put on the mud poles? At the same time?
Actually, I put on the mud flaps before the snow tires.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I mean, you can only put snow tires on in November. That's when you can start. And the mud's here before November.
That is very true.
November to April.
Yeah.
Well, nice, man. Well, go out for a walk today.
You know what? I may, because I've been waiting for the right situation, and this could be it. This could be it for me, especially if it's going to be rain-free.
Watch, it's going to dump rain, and he's going to curse me out. Damn you, Steve. I should have never listened to your weather report.
I intend to curse you out. But I have waterproof shoes. I went to Brooks Store and got some waterproof trail shoes. I'm very excited. I'm ready.
Oh, you should do what my dad used to do. He used to take, like, those weird rubber shoes, what do they call it, galoshes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they got new ones now. I don't know if you've seen them. They've been advertised, but they're coming back. Galoshes, but they're not called galoshes. They give them another name, but they're super stretchy, and you can put them over any shoe.
Danny, Vicky, do you remember these, or is this like way before?
I've heard of galoshes, but I always thought they were just like rubber rain boots. I thought that was just another name for just like your regular.
They were like a rubber that went over your foot and your shoe. Like you'd have your dress shoes on,
right,
and then. It was always entertaining, not for my dad, but for us kids. We'd watch him curse and scream as he's trying to force these things over the shoe because it would get sticky. It's like, so he's just yanking. He's cursing, and Greg and I are laughing, and then he's yelling at us. It was a lot of fun.
I mean, I've seen the new version. It looks like these plastic bags with like a zipper, so you can just stick your foot in and then zip it right up.
Well, there's other ones too, Vicky, made of that kind of whatever the rubber is. There's a new rubbery one out there too. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. I saw it advertised. I'm sure you're going to see it now because I'm talking about it. But it's made of that. It's a rubbery thing that we all know that stretches really good, but then comes back.
Yeah. So
it wouldn't be so difficult to get on your shoe. And I almost thought of getting them, but I thought, am I the only one buying these? I don't know.
Well, if you send the link to my dad, it'll be you and my dad buying them.
Well, I'm going to help him out.
Vicky, get that link to my father.
I got you.
All right, we got 57 degrees cloudy. That's the Mix Report, and that's what's up.
Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
Alanis Morissette had the hit song Hand in My What?
Rear end?
No.
That's it.
Wow.
Pocket.
Yes.
Which could be on a rear end.
Well, I mean, sure.
Yeah, that was a lot right there.
There's a visual.
You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Miggs. We'll do that at 6:48 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I owe a lot of back taxes. Can bankruptcy help me?
Bankruptcy can discharge back taxes under certain circumstances. Some types of taxes are never dischargeable, like if you have taxes from an employee, if you ran a business and didn't pay employee taxes or sales taxes. Those types of taxes cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. However, most people don't have those kind of taxes. Most people have just regular income taxes. If you owe income taxes and you filed your tax returns but just weren't able to pay the taxes, if the taxes are more than 3 years old and you filed the tax returns, those types of taxes can be discharged in bankruptcy in most circumstances, especially through a Chapter 13 case.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at WeConsiderWA.org.
The best defense is a good offense. So before the sewer backs up into your home and wreaks havoc, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is there for you when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.